My Lord and my God, I firmly believe that you are here, that you see me, that you hear me. I adore you with profound reverence. I ask you for pardon for my sins, and the grace to make this time of prayer fruitful. My Mother Immaculate, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me. Tomorrow we begin Holy Week again. Again we will be trying to follow you, Jesus, up to Jerusalem. Again we will try to be very close to you during those last days of your life on earth. Again we will try to contemplate your sufferings, because each one of them was part of the price you paid for our lives. And to prepare for this Holy Week in a different way, I thought I would use a film to help us. Some saints used to pray with songs, with paintings, with stories from novels. Well, we can also pray today, Jesus, with a movie. I don't know if you have watched the film Saving Private Ryan. I understand it is not to everyone's taste, and the film has some very intense moments that I myself find difficult to watch. Now I will try not to spoil it in case you haven't watched it. The plot is quite simple. During the Second World War, after D-Day, someone learns that Private James Francis Ryan is the last survivor of 4 brothers who are all in the military. General Marshall orders Ryan to be found and sent home so that his mother won't lose all her children. So Captain John Miller, Tom Hanks in the film, takes his men behind enemy lines to find Private Ryan and bring him back. And when his men understand the mission, they start wondering about the logic of it, risking the lives of 8 men to save 1. Even more, risking their lives for someone they don't even know. Who's this Ryan, right? So, right at the beginning of the mission, Private Rabin asks the squad,
You want to explain the math of this to me? I mean, where's the sense of risking the lives of the 8 of us to save 1 guy?
To which Private Jackson adds,
Well, from my way of thinking, sir, this entire mission is a serious misallocation of valuable military resources.
And they have a point. Later on, Captain Miller reflects on the laws of human life in his missions. He explains how he has to convince himself that the death of 1 soldier saves many lives. So he explains to Sergeant Hobart,
You see, when you end up killing one of your men, you tell yourself, it happened so you could save the lives of 2 or 3 or 10 others. Maybe 100 others. And that's how simple it is. That's how you rationalize making the choice between the mission and the men.
Except this time the mission is man.
Well, now you may be wondering, wait a minute, Father, is this a time of prayer or a talk? Well, it is a time of prayer, for I'm still talking to you, Jesus. But here comes the point I wanted to make. The film raises the question, would this James Ryan be worth the sacrifice? Would he be a man worth risking the lives of 8 men for? Because at this point in the film, we still haven't seen him. And that's why Captain Miller says about Ryan,
This Ryan better be worth it. He'd better go home, cure some disease, or invent a longer-lasting light bulb or something.
You see, when you understand the sacrifice that has been made for him, you start having great expectations about him. Who's this guy? Why is he so important? And then comes the most memorable quote of the film. When Ryan sees the sacrifices that have been made to save his life, when he sees the cost, Captain Miller calls Ryan to him and whispers in his ear.
James, earn this. Earn it.
Earn this. Earn it. Well, tomorrow we will be contemplating your sacrifices, Jesus, for us. We will meditate on the price that you paid for each one of us. Just like in the film, the mission is the man, the woman that had to be saved. And after meditating on it, we can feel God the Father whispering in our ear, earn this, earn it. Now, obviously, we cannot earn your sacrifice, Jesus, but we can make ourselves more worthy of it. That's the purpose of our lives, isn't it? The price has been paid. The sacrifice has been offered. All the blood of God. And now I need to live my life according to the price paid for it. So I want to spend this Holy Week very close to you, Jesus. This year you will see me at your side. I do know that during your strongest sufferings you had to endure the loneliness of being abandoned by your disciples. But this year I want to make up for that. I will go with you to Jerusalem. You will see me in Bethany, when Mary anoints your feet, and you will see me when your mother kisses those same feet pierced by nails and bleeding. I will go with you to the cenacle. I will be with you when you wash the feet of your disciples, and when Judas's feet, now washed and clean, run away to sell you for a handful of coins. You will see Judas leave, Jesus, and you will see me remain at your side. I will be with you when you make us priests, when you give us your body and blood, and you command us to love one another. And when we go to the Garden of Olives, you will see me there. You will see the others asleep, but me, you will find me awake with you, Jesus. I know I have fallen asleep many times in the past, but this year is special. This year you will see me at your side. When all the others flee, you will see me remain at your side. I know that I have run away many times in the past, but this year is special. This year you will see me at your side. I won't miss one slap, one gob of spit, one shove, one insult. You will see me there with you during the trial. I will be with you in the cold dungeon, when they take you through the streets of Jerusalem to Pilate, to Herod, and back to Pilate again. I will count every blow during the scourging, every thorn from your crown, every mark on your body, because they remind me of the price that was paid for me. And I want to be worthy of it. That was the price paid for my life, and I cannot live my life for less than that. And with you, Jesus, and Mary, your mother, my immaculate and sorrowful mother, I will follow you to the summit of Calvary, so you can see me when they hammer you to the cross, when they lift you up, and when you gaze on me with your merciful eyes. And maybe I will hear you, Mary, whispering in my ear, do you see all this? All this is for you. Now, earn it. I give you thanks, my God, for the good resolutions, affections, and inspirations you have communicated to me in this meditation. I ask you for help to put them into effect. My Mother Immaculate, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me.